Yo, 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 what is up, party people? I'm here with my boy Josh, and we are here at the Word of Life Island, as you know. And I just wanted to take a segment here on the vlog to hear some testimonials from our students here from Vero Beach, most of which go to Masters Academy. And one thing about, the Lord working in our lives is this, we have an opportunity to share testimonies of how He's working that can hopefully encourage our listeners or challenge our listeners or even entertain our listeners as they take a small little glimpse of what we've been doing here at Word of Life, ultimately serving the Lord. Yes, we're here to have fun. Yes, we're doing some crazy things here and there, but ultimately we're about serving the Lord and building His kingdom here on earth. So I'm going to ask Josh and several other students a series of questions to hear how specifically the Lord is working on their lives. So Josh, you ready for this?
I'm all ready.
All right, let's go. So first question for you, Josh, is what have been some of your favorite moments up to this point here at Word of Life Island in New York? Some favorite moments. Describe it for us.
Favorite moments. I've got a lot of favorite moments, probably most of which hang out with the lifeguard team, hang out with other friends, people that I've met here at as camp crew, building relationships. Movie nights on Fridays, those are fun. Surf's Up was classic.
Yes, we watched Surf's Up. I've never watched it before. Have you watched it before?
I had, but it was like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Fresh.
Nice.
It was good. Yeah, just hanging out.
Nice, good. So tell me about some of the friendships you've been building here. Like, did it go smoothly at first, or was it kind of hard, or describe just friendships in general here at the Word of Life Island?
It was pretty easy to jump right in, especially with the lifeguards as we were training for hours every day together.
Yes,
it was pretty easy to connect with one another. And I made some friends in the kitchen and other work areas that was less natural, but once we got to know each other, talked a lot, it was good to meet and connect.
Absolutely. And Josh, I see Josh hanging out with all kinds of people, not just one person, not just two people. So it's just really cool to see you connecting with so many people in different work areas as well, not just with the lifeguards, but other areas as well. So super cool, Josh. All right, Josh, you mentioned you're a lifeguard. We know from the videos, right? But tell us some details about your job. What does a typical day look like for you on the Word of Life Island as a lifeguard? Give us the full details.
Okay.
Full day.
As a lifeguard, we start a day with some grueling training at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Grueling.
Every day I wake up and I question, how am I going to do this? Am I actually going to go to workouts this morning? I don't know.
Yes.
But 15 minutes later, I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
Yes.
So
and Josh is actually the usually early, the first one there, right? So
I try to be, because otherwise I won't make it. Just get there early, because otherwise it's not happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how we start our day, and then we go on. We have kind of a quiet time after that. We have just our personal time to sleep or read the Bible or just kind of rest up, and then we have our shift at 12:45 after lunch, and from there it's pretty easy going. The shift is actually pretty nice. Just standing out, sunbathing, talking to campers, occasionally getting in the water and helping people with cramps, usually for me.
Oh yes. Josh is like our personal trainer. He stretches out so many cramps. Yeah.
Yeah, got 4 in one day.
4 in one day, that's a record.
But outside of that, it's been pretty chill.
That's awesome, man. Glad to hear you not only just doing the job of lifeguarding, but building in campers' lives and in your fellow peers' lives. And it's more than just a job, it's a relational opportunity as well. So super cool. Thank you for explaining that. Question number 3 for you, Josh. What are some hard times or struggles you've had to overcome while you've been here, if it's applicable to you? Some struggles and trials. I know you talked about the workouts, but what are maybe some spiritual or relational struggles that you've had to work through here on the island?
Well, first, definitely getting up early and working out. The Friday swims are always really a test of willpower.
Yes, if you don't know, we swim to the mainland every Friday. So test
cold water. So that's been a struggle, just handling everything with little sleep, trying to find the best balance between working and sleeping and having quiet time and hanging out with friends. That's kind of finding a balance. Relationally, just getting to know people and finding the balance of who am I going to hang out with, when, what, especially with like different time zones, everybody working at different times. Spiritually, again, with little sleep or different time schedules, when can I read my Bible, when I'm in a mind place where I can really focus and I'm not just kind of drifting off and falling asleep, or wanting to do something else where I can really focus and give all my time and devotion to God.
Absolutely. That's awesome, Josh. And with that, this next question can kind of piggyback off the heels of that.
Sure.
How have you specifically grown in your relationship with the Lord being here on the Word of Life Island?
I think definitely being intentional with my quiet time, not just doing it, not just reading the Bible just to read the Bible, but really seeking God through what He's teaching me in the Word.
Yeah.
Specifically with prayer, to just like open my eyes to the Word before prayer after, to really just like soak it in and kind of let the principles just meditate on them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's been really good for me. I've had more time to just think on everything, whereas before I didn't have as much time.
Yeah.
So
cool.
That's been really good.
Yeah, so not just going through the motions from what I'm hearing in your quiet time, but really being intentional, praying and asking God, what is it you have for me? And really digging deep into that. That's awesome, Josh.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. Anything more to add to that? I kind of cut you off.
On another topic, relationally, spiritually, it's kind of interconnected.
Yeah.
How we treat other people, loving God and loving people. Just finding how to be good friends to people, how to relate with people that you don't relate with, and you don't have similar characteristics necessarily.
Right.
But just bonding with people all across the board and different personalities, etc., and loving them, serving them, showing God's kindness, and not just having God time in your quiet time, but having God time with people.
That's good. Yeah, it's easy to have a good time with the Lord, but then when we start having to interact with people, it can get tough, and it seems like you're developing good lessons and principles relationally. So that's so cool, Josh. So we're on week 7, 8, 6. Honestly, I can't remember what week we're on.
Finishing 6.
Finishing 6. Regardless, we're approaching the end of our time here, which is crazy how fast the summer has flown. And we go back home to Vero Beach, right? We're all from Vero. And my question for you is this: what are some lessons you've learned here that you're going to take back with you to Vero Beach? Some lessons that you're going to take back into your own personal life, back in Vero Beach, Florida, back at Masters Academy, back at soccer, whatever you're involved with. What are some lessons and principles or practices that you want to take back with you?
I think it's going to be largely about my relationship with God and again with people. Taking the spiritual things that I've learned here, intentionality in my quiet time, prayer specifically, dedicating a lot more time to talking to God and just opening up my heart to Him.
Yeah.
And then also taking the quiet time, the love of God that He's shown to me, and loving other people, serving other people. I think that's something that I tend to miss a lot. Going into the Bible and just like building myself up spiritually, but then not pouring that back out. It's kind of like you're just fattening yourself up, but then you're not actually using it. When you eat and you don't exercise, you become fat. That's just not healthy. So pouring it out, loving people, I think, is really the core of why we do the reading in the first place.
Right.
Why we go into the Bible, so that we can pour it out to other people, so that we can pour ourselves out as an offering, not just building ourselves up.
Right. As we said in class before, studying, building a knowledge base in the Word of God with no intent to apply it is a waste of time. So you're learning how to do that, and I'm looking forward to seeing how you do that back home at Vero Beach. Yeah. Well, any other thoughts, comments, questions, concerns as we close out this interview, Josh? Anything you want to say to the millions of viewers watching today?
Camp Crew's cool. Yeah.
Camp Crew's cool. You should check it out if you're in high school. So, Josh, thank you for this time. All right. Signing out. Peace out.